Hi guys, so this is a quick, hopefully a quick video to bring you up to speed on what's going on. The Liberalists UK management, of which I am a part, were trying to regain control or take control of our own Liberalists UK page and group. The group that we've managed, the group that we work with activists on. We were trying to. A person who is not a UK liberalist, but who created the page originally on behalf of one of the management of the Liberalists UK, unbeknownst to us, retained ownership of the page and made the page an admin on the group. That was fine, but when we discovered that the ownership was not with the Liberalists UK, we asked the person responsible to transfer ownership to Liberalists in the UK. And the response was to remove all admins and all mods from the group, and the shit show that you've seen today. The takeover was by a gentleman named Jonathan Wong, who has helped us with a couple of events, a few events in the past, one of many people who've helped us. The hostile takeover was by him, and he is the chair of the Liberalist Society, which is a group which is no longer associated with, as far as I know, any international group of liberalists, be it the USA or in Brazil, the Netherlands, Belgium, as far as I know, New Zealand. As far as I know, nobody, they have nothing to do with anybody. They exist in isolation because, frankly, we think they're idiots. They're just shit posters, and that's all they do is post shit. They don't have any consideration for our Overton window in the UK or anywhere else. But the worst of it is that their hostile takeover has damaged our movement today. It has severely damaged our movement, and it's unacceptable. But it's entirely consistent with their past behaviour, which is why all the regional groups disassociated with themselves long ago. Our mistake was not realising that Jonathan still had control over our group until it was too late. But that move on his part was deliberate and it was cynical. We got screwed over, but more importantly, you got screwed over. Those of you who are interested in actually making an impact and not just willy-waving and being stupid and shit-posting, those of you who actually want to be activists in liberalism, you got shafted today. And I'm really pissed off. It's not just us, it's everybody who is an actual liberalist, somebody who actually wants to be active and promote liberalist principles. We all got shafted today. And I'm really mad, but I wanted to bring you up to speed with exactly what's happened. That is what has happened. There were complaints about Jonathan. He was an international liaison, but there was no international involved. He was not involved in the Liberalist International Association, which is the group that provides support to us and advice and research in the past, and so we had fabulous support from the LIA, but he doesn't have anything to do with them. The only group that he has anything to do with is the shitposting lot that we've been trying to disassociate with. And the claim today that I saw is that we wanted to make a hostile coup and take over their page. We don't want anything to do with them. That's the point. We don't want anything to do with them. We're actually serious about what we're trying to do, which is return politics to the centre, to draw British politics, for us in the UK, to draw politics back into the centre, to bring some pragmatism back to politics, for Christ's sakes. And Jonathan has jeopardised that effort because his feelings were hurt, because people complained about his behaviour. He was belligerent. We removed him because he's useless as an international liaison. He's meaningless, has nothing to do with anything international. That was the reason he was removed. We threw a meeting, we invited him to the meeting, he didn't turn up to the meeting, and he didn't send apologies. Every time we tried to talk to him, he went silent on us. He wanted to retain control, and he has. But he's screwed all of us over. All of us. I needed to get that out there. Now I have to go to Hull this evening. But anyway, if you haven't already, please join the new group and like the new page, a place where we'll actually get some activism done. We're unlike Jonathan, we don't hold secret meetings with Generation Identity. We don't have anything to do with any identitarian groups at all. We're actually about liberalist principles. I don't know what else to say. I'm livid because of the situation that Jonathan has put us in, has put you in. It's a shit show, and it's disgusting that when you start a new political movement, it's inevitable, I suppose, that certain people who are, I guess, there at the start are there with egos. Well, Jonathan apparently has an ego, it seems. And at the very suggestion that he relinquish control to the people whose page it actually is, to the people who administer the page, to the people who are the management of the UK Liberalists, the people who, for example, the other night at Manchester, we met with about 20 people, distilled down to probably about 10 or 15 people towards the end. We had fantastic discussions, really constructive discussions about how to move forwards with people like Lewis Brown and John Edge and various, Matt from Sheffield. Really, really good meeting. A really good meeting, and then to follow it up with this from Jonathan, well, that just sucks. I feel like everything we're working towards, he's jeopardising, and he's doing it for his own, because his feelings are hurt. That's the word from somebody who gave him a phone call. His feelings are hurt because somebody complained that his behaviour was not right, and because we had the audacity to ask for control of our own group. For anybody that doesn't know, if you're creating a group on behalf of, if you create a group on Facebook on behalf of a group, and you have a group of admins, what you do is you create the group and you are the owner. Then what you do is resign as owner, and then you're made an admin, and everybody is an admin. Jonathan didn't do that. Jonathan, it turns out, kept quiet, that he kept ownership, and so he had control. And when we upset him by confronting him about his behaviour and the fact that he doesn't perform the function that he's supposed to perform within the group, because he doesn't even have anything to do with the LIA, we confront him on this and ask him to relinquish control, and the net result is that he deletes all admins and all mods. Well, that's just the most infantile behaviour I've ever seen on Facebook, and I've seen some shit. So anyway, that's the situation right now, and I guess we'll update you as and when. thank you for listening. I'm really sorry it went on for 10 minutes. Bloody hell. 10 minutes. I can yap. But for once I stayed on topic. So, thank you for watching, and I will speak to you very soon. Cheers, dudes.